Once upon a time, deep inside a lush green forest full of life and color, there lived a tiny little mouse. The forest was peaceful and beautiful, but for the mouse, the nights were never quiet. In a dark cave nearby, a huge bear was sleeping deeply. He had been hibernating for months, snoring so loudly that his thunderous snores echoed through the forest and kept the little mouse awake all winter. One day, tired and frustrated, the little mouse decided to wake the bear. He walked bravely into the cave and called out to him, telling him that summer had arrived and it was time to wake up. The bear did not move at all. His snoring continued as if nothing could disturb his sleep, no matter how loudly the mouse spoke. Determined, the mouse returned with a bugle and blew into it with all his strength. The sound echoed through the cave, but the bear continued to sleep peacefully. Exhausted and sad, the mouse wandered through the forest and met his animal friends. He told them how he had not slept all winter because of the bear's snoring. One of the animals suggested that the lion, the king of the forest, might be able to help. The idea frightened the mouse, but he knew he had no other choice. Gathering his courage, the mouse went to the lion's cave. The mighty lion was sleeping proudly at the entrance, and the mouse almost turned back in fear. Suddenly, a dry branch cracked under the mouse's feet. The lion opened his eyes and demanded to know who was there, and the mouse trembled as he spoke. The mouse politely explained his problem and asked for help, but the lion laughed at him. He refused to help such a small and insignificant creature and walked away proudly. Far from everyone's eyes, the lion stopped and leaned against a tree. Suddenly, he began scratching himself uncontrollably, suffering from a terrible itch. On his way home, the mouse heard strange noises and followed them. He discovered the lion itching badly and realized that even the strongest creatures can have problems. Without fear, the tiny mouse jumped onto the lion and began removing the fleas from his thick fur. The lion growled in discomfort, but could not stop the mouse. Unable to bear the itching, the lion ran into a nearby lake, splashing water everywhere. The mouse almost fell off, but he held on bravely. At last, the mouse removed the final flea. The lion felt instant relief, and the terrible itching finally stopped. Ashamed of his earlier behavior, the lion thanked the mouse and admitted that he had been wrong to look down on him. A true friendship was formed between them. Together, the mouse and the lion returned to the bear's cave, where the loud snoring was still shaking the forest. The lion took a deep breath and roared with all his strength. The cave shook, and the bear jumped awake in shock, finally ending his long sleep. The forest filled with laughter as the bear stumbled out in confusion. The little mouse smiled happily, knowing that everyone had learned an important lesson. No one is too small to make a big difference.